Say what I want like I'm Taylor. My kinda white like Taylor. Swear. Taylor.
We're back at Don't Judge Rats, and today we're gonna get into top 15 things to do in Cape Town. Okay, so now I know I got me a South African audience. Shout out to my essays. Shout out to my essays. Shout out to my essays. Okay, but shout out to South Africa. We're gonna get down there with this expeditiously. So I wanted to learn more about South Africa because I got an audience over there. We also got audience in the Philippines. We'll be diving into the Philippines stuff, and we reacting to the Nasty C's. Shout out Nasty C. So we're gonna get into the top 15 things to do in Cape Town, so I can find out. Cause when I pull up, I need y'all to show me some love. What's up? When I pull up, I need y'all to be like, yo, give me 50 thick hoes and a mule. 50 thick hoes and a mule. Getting down dirty, but I don't like this video though. Trust me, it's gonna get a mouse in a bottle. Stupid, don't play with me. But if I do like that thing, stop playing. I'm gonna throw that glitter power in your face. I'm gonna let it wiggle. Wham. All right. Let's get into it.
The mother city and arguably the most beautiful city in the world.
In the world?
Where mountains meet city, meet ocean, we can think of a multitude of reasons to visit. From the magnificent Table Mountain Range to the pristine white sand beaches and chilly blue Atlantic waters.
I ain't gonna lie, I was literally about to say that water about blue hell, boy. That water about blue as hell. I like that, boy. I like blue water. That thing, cause out here in NY, bro, we don't see all that blue all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I was in Florida, and the water was less gross as when you see in New York. I ain't gonna lie.
The grand boulders all along the coast to the endless vine valleys that produce some of the world's best wine and fresh produce. Yet with all of this natural beauty, Cape Town is still a cool cosmopolitan city with a funky urban art scene and world-renowned restaurants. Cape Town quite literally has it all, and we think this makes it one of the most underrated cities in the world.
Y'all agree with that statement? One of the most underrated cities in the world. One of the most underrated cities in the world. Do y'all agree with that? That's a big statement. It's a bold statement.
Planning a trip here, you've come to the right place. Here's our top 15 things to do in Cape Town.
To do in Cape Town. African penguin. Top 15 things to do.
This should be number 1 on your list. Head to Boulders Beach in Simonstown to see the African penguins. There are 2 parts. The penguin viewpoint of the main colony, and then 100 meters to the right is Boulders Beach, where you can potentially swim with the penguins if they're in the area. You just have to come here if you're ever in Cape Town. It's just a short 40-minute drive, and if you've got time, you can head to Cape Point Nature Reserve afterwards. But more on that activity later on in this video.
Okay, good little penguin. I feel like I'm looking at those. I'm like, yeah, I've seen a penguin before, but in my head, I be thinking of the big ones that are like, when they turn white and black. What am I even talking about? Is that like a specific kind of penguin? You know what I'm talking about? There's like the way the penguin look. I don't know. I ain't really go to too many zoos. I don't know.
But more on that activity later on in this video. Next on the list, you cannot come to Cape Town without doing a hike. Arguably the best one here. Welcome to Lions Head.
Arguably the best one, yeah. I like the accent. I like the twang. I like the twang. Is she from? Are they from South Africa? People, Rhett and Claire. They from South. I assume they're from South Africa. But I like the twang. I like to fill my brain with different dialects and how to deliver words, because everybody delivers words differently depending on where they're from.
Welcome to Lions Head.
Welcome to Lions Head. You have to come through. That's how you sound like a little British. You have to come through.
If you like being outdoors like us, then Cape Town is going to blow you away with the number of exquisite hikes on offer. Some of our favorites include Lions Head, Table Mountain, Constantia Neck, and the Pipe Trail. All hikes in Cape Town have free entry, and there's a hike for everyone of all ages and athletic ability.
Probably the most popular activity to do in Cape Town is the cableway up to the top of Table Mountain. Welcome to the top of Table Mountain National Park. We're on the very top of Table Mountain. Look, the cableway, it's so incredible. And if you're ever in Cape Town, this is like the number one thing you have to do here. Table Mountain has been named one of the natural wonders of the world, and it's named Table Mountain not only because of the shape of the landform itself, but also because of the tablecloth of clouds that cover it ever so often. If you're feeling active, you can hike up Table Mountain for lunch and then take the cableway down to...
Hike up Table Mountain for lunch? So you're doing all that walking to get to a spot to eat lunch. Run like these. Run like these. You run like Naruto to get to the spot to eat lunch. Up this big ass mountain. Big hill it is.
Landform itself, but also because of the tablecloth of clouds that cover it ever so often. If you're feeling active, you can hike up Table Mountain for lunch and then take the cableway down to save your knees from sure death. The hike takes around 3 hours up and the...
Nah, why was that so funny to me? From sure death.
down to save your knees from sure death.
Save your knees from sure death. That was too funny. Save your knees from sure death.
The tablecloth of clouds that cover it ever so often. If you're feeling active, you can hike up Table Mountain for lunch and then take the cableway down to save your knees from sure death. The hike takes around 3 hours up and the cable car is less than 10 minutes long. Some of these activities are sponsored by Smart Pass Cape Town. Head over to capetownpass.com to purchase your pass for when you're in Cape Town. This pass allows you discounted rates on so many popular attractions and even free access to some. The pass also comes with a free mobile app download to help you plan your trip better. We'll let you know throughout the video what activities we did that are included on the pass, or head to their website to see all the
I ain't gonna lie, mamas.
With local faces, food, and Cape Malay culture.
When you come here to Bo-Kaap, you definitely have to come to this museum to learn about the history of the area. The Bo-Kaap area was used as slave housing many, many years ago when the Dutch brought the Indonesian, Malaysian, Indian people over here as slaves. All of these houses used to be white and they couldn't change the colors during the slave era. But then once the slaves were freed and they were given their freedom, everyone painted these houses different colors. And I just think it's a beautiful symbol of freedom, and you should definitely come here and take photos, but also definitely come to the museum. It's not expensive and it's free on the Cape Town Pass.
P.S. Please be careful of your belongings and ignore anyone that comes up to you. Belonging.
Expensive.
So doing a disclaimer.
And it's free on the Cape Town Pass.
P.S. Please be careful of your belongings and ignore anyone that comes up to you.
Oh man, the fact that they have to give you a disclaimer. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That reminded me of like if somebody goes to Chicago and goes to the King Von mural. Like the fact that you have to put as a PS, because that's kind of like a general thing. Like you should, be aware, right? But homie added it in after describing all that. Said, be careful of your belongings. And don't talk to anybody that comes up to you. That's not wild. Is that the trenches? Don't tell me y'all trying to make the trenches into a tour spot. Is that what you're trying to do here? Oh, look at the architecture. There was a shooting over there last week. Nah, like that sounded crazy. I can't lie. So you have to give an extra PS on top of like something that's kind of self-explanatory in my opinion, right? But at the same time, it's like you also apparently have to beware of anybody who talks to you. Anybody who try to talk to you, ignore that mofo. He's on BT. He's on BT. Wow.
P.S. Please be careful of your belongings and ignore anyone that comes up to you.
That's mad.
Next up is something we actually recommend you do as soon as you get to Cape Town, and that is the Red Bus Tour. Not only does this bus tour help you get acquainted with the city, but it's also going to be your main source of transportation around the city and to many of the activities. You can buy tickets online for approximately 400 Rand and then head to the V&A Waterfront Aquarium for the main bus station. The bus tour has over 30 stops and takes you to over 50 of Cape Town's top attractions. Buses are scheduled to stop at regular intervals where you will have plenty of time to uncover the city's treasures. So whether you want to jump off and take a quick scenic pic at Table Mountain or visit Hout Constantia, the oldest wine estate in South Africa, you have the flexibility to do so. Tip for this one, bring sunscreen and a hat.
This is what we like to think of as the heart of Cape Town. The V&A Waterfront is a mall, a market, a harbour, a marina, a foodie's haven, and a shopaholic's dream. You'll sit.
Did somebody say a foodie's haven?
There's a mall, a market, a harbour, a marina, a foodie's haven, and...
In case you didn't know, I run a restaurant marketing company named EBN Eats, also a production company where we show you the best places to eat, the best food to put in your stomach no matter where you at. EBN East, taking over the globe, but we definitely heavy in New York as well, and got some traction in Florida. You know, we out here, we got an audience in Chicago. You need to tap in. We outside getting down and dirty expeditiously. Overseas with it, you know. Tell me some restaurants I can try overseas. I mean, they said it's a foodie haven. I might pop out over here. You know what I'm saying? Take me some videos. What's up? What's that? Now we're definitely going to check out EBN Eats. We eat uniquely. 24/7, 365. Also has his own YouTube channel, so go ahead and type that in.
Cape Town. The V&A Waterfront is a mall, a market, a harbour, a marina, a foodie's haven, and a shopaholic's dream. You'll certainly end up here if you're a tourist. It's where you catch the red bus tour, catch your helicopter ride, or your boat ride. There is even the Cape Wheel here, which will give you a 360-degree view of the city. We personally can recommend eating African food at Caribou and then catching the Sunset Champagne Cruise, which is included in the Cape Town Pass.
This is just so much fun. We've got our champers now. The sun is just set.
What?
Town Pass.
This is just so much fun. We've got our champers now.
That's what y'all call champagne? We got our champers now? That's crazy. They just shortened the whole thing. They just took champagne champers. Champagne was already only two syllables. They made it one. That's all. He said champas. We got our champas now. I'm like, wait.
Which is included in the Cape Town Pass.
This is just so much fun. We've got our champers now. The sun is just set behind me. It's beautiful. We're actually doing this in the winter, so it's really cold, but they give you ponchos to keep warm. But this is just such an awesome experience. We've already seen seals, penguins, and we saw a shark. And we might be able to see whales if we're lucky, because it is whale season. Oh my gosh. But do suggest that you do this probably in the summer or the spring when it's not too cold and you can like have a bathing suit on and you can just lay here and bathe in the sun. It's awesome. I love it. Once you've finished up with your cruise, you can do the Cape Wheel at night. It's so beautiful.
I'm not into Ferris wheels. I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you why. Because now there might be very fully functional Ferris wheels wherever you're from, right? But and it's not even that I have much experience with Ferris wheels, right? It's just the concept for me, right? So like I've seen in a few amusement parks that I've been to, right? It be having all wood, or like you hear about it gets stuck sometimes. So here's my thing, right? You get stuck at the tippity top. What are you doing? Comment down below. You get stuck at the tippity top of the Ferris wheel. What is it that you're doing? What is it that you're doing? Because for real, you have no control of that situation. What do I do about this?
You can do the Cape Wheel at night. It's so beautiful.
Yes.
The best restaurant for this is Gold Restaurant. It's an African dinner experience that is just so much fun. There are dishes served from all over Africa. You get to play some drums, dance on the stage, and watch the beautiful African staff performing African songs and dances. Book your dinner in advance though, it's quite a popular spot.
Speaking of food, we South Africans love our food. And because Cape Town is such a hot pot of cultures, this means you can find just about any cuisine here. One of which is Indonesian food, and this is a unique experience. An Indonesian cooking class. Hello, apa kabar?
I would do that. That sounds like something I would do. I would do that. That sounds cool. I should probably get into some cooking classes on the EBNE channel. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to EBNE so you can see my food journey, the yum journey. Tap in. Expeditious.
An Indonesian cooking class. Hello, apa kabar? Yeah.
He said, I know you guys.
We were lucky enough to get invited by Itchy for an authentic Indonesian cooking class right here in Cape Town. If you would like to do this cooking class, the details for it will be in the description. You'll just have to go on her Instagram, message her directly, and ask when the next class is happening.
You can choose to visit the different types of
Let's see some data, right? Lemongrass Indo. Okay, I'm curious, right? So I guess prior to that video doing what it did, this dropped a year ago. I'm a data analyst at times. I like to analyze data. You feel me? So, you know, I'm gonna see what's up for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what's up. So we got lemon grass. So they had 1,000 followers. 1,132 followers following one person. They bougie with it. We only following the owner, stupid. So that means that's real, probably authentic, over 1,000 followers. So that's what's up. That was a year ago. Let's get into it. All right, we're gonna tap into what is it now. All right. Damn it, my phone. Hold on. My phone doing things. I clicked on the wrong thing by accident. See, look. Drum roll, please, though. Okay. Drum roll, please. We're gonna get this. All right, come on. You're doing too much now. Drum roll, please. Go. Drum roll. All right. Drum roll, please. Okay, so we're gonna get this number. We're gonna get this straight. We're gonna see the impact of Mr. and Mrs. Rhett and Claire. Okay, not Rhett and Link. Not your mystical paradise, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. We're gonna get down and dirty with those. Let's see those numbers, and we're gonna get right back to that video. I'm just curious. We're gonna get down and dirty with those. Okay, we have the lemongrass Indo in South Africa. Started with 1,132 followers a year ago. Now they're at 328. How y'all feel about that? A year later, they only went up 200 followers. How y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? Comment down below. I feel like, depending on, I don't know. We don't have to go into a whole data breakdown right now. I was just curious.
Message her directly and ask when the next class is happening.
You can choose to visit the different types of restaurants all over the city, or you can do what we're doing today and cook it all yourself. Hout Bay Harbour. Take the red bus here, or if you hired a car, it's a beautiful 30-minute drive out of Cape Town.
Now that water blue to the mug, boy, I ain't gonna lie. I'll take a dip in that water. Normally, I don't go swimming in the ocean, but today I'm wilding. I messed that up. Nah, but Tyler Water, great song. But yeah, this ocean really, you know, yeah, I definitely would take a dip in that. I'm not gonna lie, expeditiously. That water is like, it has like different shades of blue. It goes cerulean. It got like a turquoisey in there, a teal. Like it's really like it's doing what it's doing. I like that. I like that for South Africa. Cape Town is giving. I would maybe do a little cooking class. Hop on a boat with the champas. I will hop on the boat with the champas. I don't know about all that hiking. Hiking for lunch is kind of like hike for lunch. I don't know. We'll see though. But yeah, Cape Town's looking relatively visitable.
Hout Bay Harbour. Take the red bus here, or if you hired a car, it's a beautiful 30-minute drive out of Cape Town.
Alright, so we have been traveling on the Blue Route, and the Blue Route goes inland to the Constantia Hills and the oldest wine farm in the Cape, and then it goes around to Hout Bay, I think it's the original harbour in the Cape where the Dutch landed, and this is the best place, the Mariner's Wharf. You have to come and get fish and chips. Hout Bay is famous for its fish and chips.
Here you'll find all the seals in the harbour, and the locals are best friends with them. We suggest doing the Seal Island cruise. It takes about 45 minutes and is included in the pass. It's so exhilarating. This is Seal Island behind us. We're in this little cove. There's huge waves around us. I feel like I might die. But
Nervous laugh. That was definitely a nervous laugh.
and is included in the pass. It's so exhilarating. This is Seal Island behind us.
This is low-key red flag number 2 though, because the first red flag was in the beginning of the video where nigga, it was like anybody tries to talk to you. If anybody try to talk to you, ignore that mug, okay? You might be on BT, okay? Then you got, she's recommending this thing, but she's like, nah, this high waves. I feel like my life is in danger.
5 minutes and is included in the pass. It's so exhilarating. This is Seal Island behind us. We're in this little cove. There's huge waves around us. I feel like I might die. But hopefully not. Come back and grab a yummy fish and chips from one of the oldest restaurants in the area. So good, so tasty, so fresh. So easy, so quick. You cannot not eat this here. It's so good. It is a little expensive, but obviously it's a touristy place. You just have to do it though. It's so good. I think I've said that like 3 times now.
I ain't gonna lie, all you gotta do as a restaurant or a brand is become a touristy attraction, and that's what makes people come from all over and just end up spending money. That's like the formula if you really have to think about it. You just have to make the rest, and like, I'm only saying restaurant because she's eating at a restaurant, so I guess we can go with the restaurant example. All you have to do is make the restaurant a tourist attraction to where people will want to come to it from wherever, and they'll pay whatever just because they're there. That was like a gem if you caught that. If you do like that type of stuff, business ownery type of stuff, I feel like that's the formula right there.
So good. It is a little expensive, but obviously it's a touristy place. You just have to do it though. It's so good. I think I've said that like 3 times now. It's so good. Walk around, take pictures with the sea puppies, and shop at the locally owned stores. Heck, even spend the day swimming in the water and sunbathing, like the locals do.
On the way back from the Penguin Beach, put Chapman's Peak Drive on your Google Maps. This drive is included on most Cape Town things to do lists because it's so incredibly scenic. There are tons of viewpoints you could stop at, and on the weekends or at sunset time, you'll see plenty of locals sitting on the side of the road admiring the sunset with a glass of wine. It's bliss.
This next activity is a hidden gem amongst the Cape Town locals. Shh.
Let me see. Lalan.
Glass of wine. It's bliss.
Lalanduno. Lalan. Yandundo. Yandino. Beach. Yandino Beach. That's my guess. Yandino Beach.
This next activity is a hidden gem amongst the Cape Town locals. Shh, don't tell them we're telling you. But this beach is our personal favorite, Landadno. It's a little...
Landadno. Did I say that earlier? What did I say? Yandino.
But this beach is our personal favorite, Landadno. It's a little out of the way, but so worth it. Go on a sunny day, walk either far left for some cliff jumping or far right for an epic photo shoot location. Or just chill on the beach to watch the surfers and dogs have the best time. Cape Town has the most incredible beaches in the world. Clifton 1 to 4, Glen Beach and Boulders are some of our favorites, and all are free entry. Stay tuned for an upcoming video about best beaches to visit.
This is Cape Town, and it wouldn't be a Cape Town trip without a wine tour and a tasting.
Correcto. There are so many different wine farms, but Hout Constantia is one of the OGs and it's our personal favorite. It's also geared towards tourism. One of the stops on the Red Bus tour is right here, and the tour and tasting is included on the Cape Town Pass for free. And one huge perk is that wine tastings and pairings in Cape Town are so affordable and generally less than $10 per person. That's crazy. So far, this wine tour has been one of the most incredible things we've done here in Cape Town. I literally did not know that wine was such an intricate business and so sciencey. Like, there's so much science behind it. Highly recommend this tour. Definitely come check out Hout Constantia.
And just to add, this wine is extremely popular, has been for decades. Napoleon, one of the great French generals of our time, used to order his wine here specifically from Hout Constantia. He ordered 30 bottles every single month. It's crazy.
Once you've done your first wine tasting experience, you're guaranteed to be addicted. Good luck. Oh my gosh, sorry, we had some wine tasting now, so we're a bit giddy.
This is the southwesternmost part of the African continent. Have a nice drive around the reserve, head up the funicular to the lighthouse, or spend the day on Boulders Beach. Either way, at least you can say you've been to the most southwestern part of Africa and get a taste of the vast open lands of South Africa. The Cape
That an ostrich?
part of Africa and get a taste of the vast.
Nah, that's a crazy view though, I ain't gonna lie. Damn. Good little drone footage, you know what I'm saying? That's gotta be a drone. That's gotta be a drone footage. Or maybe some stock footage somebody got, but that's a crazy angle though.
At least you can say you've been to the most southwestern part of Africa and get
Shorty showering? Like, what is she doing?
this beach. Either way, at least you can say you've been to the most southwestern part of Africa.
Nah, this is an interesting clip to insert. Cause what is Shorty doing for real? Like, is she taking off her pants? Like, why did you include a video of her taking off her pants?
And get a taste of the vast open lands of South Africa.
Ostrich head ass. Nah, I don't want no smoke with the ostrich, bro. Yo, I don't want no smoke with no animals, bro. Real talk, like, shout out to animals, man. I don't want no smoke, bro. Ostrich big as hell, boy. Like, it's...
The Cape Town Pass includes a full tour and
What is
transport
that?
to this area for free. Otherwise, you can drive your own car. It's one of our absolute favorite drives. Just look at this incredible scenery and blue as water. Pro tip, you could couple Cape Point Nature Reserve and the penguins in one outing and then do Chapman's Peak Drive on the way back. It will be epic.
This is something we did nearly every day when we lived in Sea Point. There is just such a vibe on the promenade. It's about 7 kilometers long. Hire a scooter, walk, run, rollerblade, skateboard, whatever. Just make your way to the prom for at least an hour. Sunset time is definitely the most vibey time of the day, and then head to Mojo Market for a drink and some dinner afterwards.
Boulders Beach. This is where you can get a full view of Table Mountain, Lion's Head, and Devil's Peak from afar. It's about 40 minutes outside of Cape Town. You can grab an Uber or take the MyCity bus to spend a half a day in Blouberg. Just a warning though, there's a reason why the kite surfers love this stretch of beach. It's super windy.
So guess what? We're definitely going to do a part 2 because there's a heck of a lot more to do in Cape Town and so much we haven't done ourselves. Leave your suggestions down below what you would like to know next about Cape Town, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
It's definitely aesthetically appealing. It's definitely aesthetically appealing. Now I'll pop out to South Africa. What's up? Little Cape Town. Y'all looking real Cape Towny. Y'all looking real towny with the Cape. Superman. I'm gonna fly into Malay. I'm gonna come down from the jet like this. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. That was top 15 things to do in Cape Town, except for maybe the first one, and the one where she thought she was in jeopardy for her life. But you know, she cause that disclaimer was crazy, bro. The fact that he said like, if anybody come up to you, don't talk to them, and really be aware of your bloggers. He tried like that was literally like somebody trying to send you to King Von's mural in the hood. to look at a mural. That's what they try to make you do on TikTok. I'm just telling you. I don't know if that's the best idea, buddy. But I mean, hey, if you want to go visit it, do what you want to do. But I mean, the people that's there don't even want you to come. So, but we outside getting down and dirty. Expeditiously, I would visit Cape Town though. It seems quite visitable, you know. So I'm looking at that thing below in broad day. I'm letting it wiggle in waves, stupid. Don't play with me, you know. But yeah, shout out to Cape Town, shout out to South Africa. Getting down there, expeditiously. Make sure you go and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell so every time we drop a new damn video. Make sure you go ahead and follow Taylor Elajas on Instagram and TikTok for more funny, satirical content. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Taylor Elajas. You're watching Elajas Reacts.
Big Reaper and I'm back for the killing. When I get on the track, say what I'm actually feeling. I'm a murder baby, you my next victim maybe.